Well, we have officially made it into the world of being a publicly traded crypto token. Congrats to all of our buyers and sellers. There was an official launch along with the skin store offering on the big day of the Essence world premiere. The community was absolutely on fire all day. It's probably going to continue throughout the next forever. We've seen some new all-time highs in the market as people were liquidating in prep for others to take out and harvest that essence. To say that it had been an amazing day inside the Earth2 community is quite the understatement. This is Earth2 in the Know, and let's get into it. Before we get too far into this video, we do want to let you know to stick around as somewhere inside we find the contest winner for the brand new full body skin, the Eternal Crusader. We're giving away such a valuable skin as it's 1 in 750 in celebration of the Essence launch. Just our way of giving back. Alright, so before we get started, obviously we want to take a look back at some of the price predictions. Obviously, certain members of the community were expecting much larger numbers per coin on opening day. However, in previous videos, we talked about how this would not be like your typical ICO, as there was no huge liquidity pool or mega marketing campaign behind it. This has always been a long-term play for us, so we were not super excited about trying to sell for any large profits today. As a matter of fact, most of our precious essence is safely nestled away in our ecosystem funds, while just a tiny amount made it to our wallet for tutorials and price tracking. So, before we get started, we do want to thank everyone who has shown us constant support. You're the best community a channel could ever ask for. Alright, with that, before we get started with the market conditions, we should probably talk skin store, as we did get a fun new skin drop today in celebration of the public launch. I guess it was yesterday. I wrote the script yesterday. I'm a busy guy. Let's take a look at the Release the Essence tee. Now, they did offer this in 7 different colorways, both in male and female style forms. We got the basic gray and neon tee, which came unlimited. Also saw the Cosmic, which came in a limited supply of 500 and sold out. There was the Emerald, with a supply of 500 as well, sold out. The bubblegum, which clearly is the least popular colorway so far that they've introduced, it came at 500, but it also sold out. Presented also was Blood Moon, again in a run of 500, again sold out. The coveted Radioactive was also an option, but only at 250. However, it was reported there was an error and a much larger amount were actually sold. If somebody knows the actual amount, put it in the comments, just for history's sake. Pure Gold, however, was offered, and it did keep its cap of 250 per male per female, also sold out instantly. The team did give these away at a very nice discount in comparison to what we usually see for skins, so that was a pleasant surprise. So we got a bunch of these that we will actually be giving out to subscribers over the next 30 days. It should be a great time. When it comes to market conditions today, we saw some new all-time highs, yeah, but they've since settled back down. We want to look at common droids that for the first time in history broke $1 USD as the floor. Congratulations, we hope we can see it again real soon in the future. So congrats to everyone who sold all of those side droids at the top and scored some major in-game buying power. When it came to the civilian market, we were way too busy with everything else happening to capture footage. But let's go ahead and take a look at that now. Not much has happened when it comes to the jewels. As a matter of fact, the Essence ICO has seemed to have no influence whatsoever on it at all. Which means that there may be opportunities here, and you may want to examine if some of these things are undervalued at the moment. We're still seeing commons in the 8 cent range, mostly again just our less use case ones like sand, green, and blue. That'll be changing soon, and those will definitely be seeing an increase when it does. Here's something interesting that we want to address though. The geologists have actually broken through a new all-time high. Our little Space Force engine that could is now hitting a new milestone with a floor of about 9 cents. Where one kingdom rises, another must fall. So we see that as true with the Egyptian gods falling back below 70 cents in this new and exciting market. As far as the rebels, well, they're just doing what they do and staying middle tier with pretty consistent prices. Resource droids seem to have had absolutely no impact from the listing of Essence, as prices are pretty consistent right now. Gilliumbo is still averaging around 5 USD for a low yielding droid. The same for the diamond yielding Starlight Fury, which is constantly at the $10 USD floor, give or take a few US quarters. Some great news for the legendary droids is that we're actually seeing some strong surges in value compared to before upgrades were right around the corner. So although we did not see any massive bloating on the in-game economy that was long-term, we did see some impacts in certain areas. To be real honest, we expected this is playing out exactly as it should. A slow, steady growth over time that rewards players for creating and owning Essence. Everyone is dying to talk about the Essence launch to the world today, and we are absolutely no different. There was some new money in the market that caused a huge spike in price value as they made mistakes submitting an order. This pushed the price up very temporarily to past $4 USD. Obviously, that did not end well for the buyer as the market destroyed that price point and quickly brought it down to its true point of value. Since there was a huge correction, this showed a 96% decrease in value after trading had become more solidified at an agreed value. Well, that big red candle, it was enough to feed the flames of FUD from several people who were on the edge of their seat to discredit the launch's success. There was quite a bit of back and forth in the Discord, and some of it was quite amusing, some of it not so much. But before we go any further in this video, let's go ahead and find the winner. Our congrats goes out to the winner of the very first ever full body avatar given away by the channel. Thanks so much for your support. We appreciate it. Enjoy. To get back to our newest little public asset, Essence is currently trending between 13 to 15 cents USD at the time of the video production. And we do expect this to be the case until we check out any major holders who may want to cash out. As long as we have people with large supplies constantly selling off and lowering the price, we'll see these areas. As soon as they're gone, we should start to see some stabilization and it go in the right direction. All in all, we would say it's a pretty successful launch, as it could have easily fallen under a penny, and here we are sustaining an in-game value on the outside. We are going to try and add the ticker to our main site, so look for that coming up. It has been such an amazing journey so far, and we absolutely cannot wait to see what happens in the future. Once V1 goes live, then the world will see why we have believed so hard for the last 3 or 4 years. Well, this has been an amazing video to create on an amazing day and the morning after, since I did get a little bit of sleep, and we're so glad to be able to share it with you. If you have not yet had a chance to sub to the channel, please consider it. Every sub helps us fight the results of scam tubers when new players actually search for Earth2 on the algorithm. Not to mention, we do almost daily updates and do weekly giveaways that cost absolutely nothing to enter. Well, it is with a tad bit of exhaustion and a ton of excitement we say goodbye for now, but not for long. As always, we cannot wait to see you in the Earth2 metaverse. Until next time, guys. Don't go spending all that money you made on that Essence on Lambos. Reinvest. Make it work for you. We'll see you soon.